This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. Alright, before we jump into another draft of Zendikar Rising, I want to remind everyone that my content's sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can visit their website by clicking on the link in the description below on YouTube or the logo below on Twitch. It'll use my referral link. You can get Zendikar Rising there and everything else Magic as well. So check them out. Okay. So, yeah. It's probably Aura, Skyclave, Hierophant. It's definitely a build around. If we don't end up in black-white, it's not great, but the rest of this pack isn't great either. You know, this is better than it looks because it's a double-face modal card. Ruined Crab is strong if you end up in the right deck. But I think the Hierophant has a higher ceiling and a lower floor. I mean, except I guess the floor is that we don't play it at all. But that's kind of true with Ruined Crab, too. If you end up in the wrong deck, you're not going to play it. So, yeah. I think we can take the Hierophant and see what happens. Okay, so I don't really love Coveted Prize. It's a little too hard to set up. It's absolutely terrible if you can't, basically. This pack does not have the strongest black and white cards for a second pick. It has a strong -1/-1 counter payoff. Or +1/+1 counter, I should say. I mean, Dreadworm's pretty good. Drawn a Silencer for a grindy enough deck can be good. I think the Horn Beetle is probably close to being the best card in this pack, but I think maybe Dreadworm is just better. It asks you to jump through fewer hoops. Yeah, I think I like the Dreadworm okay. Stampede's alright, but I do think I like Dreadworm a little more. Okay, so some good cards here. We've got Feed the Swarm, Moss Pit Skeleton, and Umara Wizard. I think all three of those are first pickable cards. So they're all here together. So I'm leaning towards Feed the Swarm. I mean, the fact that it can blow up everything, including problem enchantments, is awesome. Moss Pit Skeleton's pretty good, but I think taking the monocolored card here is a little better. Wouldn't mind a Blood Priest in this deck, obviously. Okay, so Tazim Raptor, we already do have one landfall card, and it can rebuy double-face modal cards, which is kind of cool. Namana Skydancer is pretty nice, even if you don't end up in a deck that actually cares about rogues. It's just a reasonably efficient card. I think in the end, the Raptor's probably a little better, though. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to take a bird, you know me. It's not a cleric, unfortunately. So here's some clerics. We'll probably take Shepherd of Heroes here. It's a nice cleric. Frequently gains you 4 life when you play it. And this deck cares about life gain, too, even though we don't have life gain payoffs yet. But yeah, I think it's definitely the pick for us. You know, we'd like some Angel Heart Protector maybe as well, but the blue-red signpost still being there is notable, by the way. I could have said something about that. Okay, so our colors are getting cut pretty hard. I don't love Blood Beckoning, but it's not terrible. The best card in this pack is definitely the Visionary. I'm going to take the Blood Beckoning, sort of cut black, and see if that helps us out at all. Right now, wow, that's a late Royal Eruption. All right, well, we're going to take Royal Eruption. If we're going to be picking up a pick 8 Royal Eruption, red must be open. Okay, so another Shepherd or an Expedition Skulker. These red cards aren't nearly as exciting as the Royal Eruption was. Subtle Strike's not bad either, but I think I take the Shepherd here. Alright, here we'll take the McKindy Stampede. It's a land when you need it to be and a mass board pump when you need it to be. Okay, do we want a second McKindy Stampede or a Farsight Adept here? Black does not seem super open, unfortunately. Decent green cards here, decent red card, but these 2 white cards are better than all of them, I think. I'm going to go with another Stampede here. Okay, so here we're going to grab a Cleric, and I think I want the Blood Priest more than the others, because it also gains us life. Low CMC matters, too, so... I don't think it's super shocking both Stampedes wield. I mean, it's a nice card. It's free, basically, but it's a tap land like 90% of the time, and I think people aren't that interested in that. So we'll put this Eruption over here for now. Looks like it was an anomaly, not like a real sign. There must have been even better cards in those packs. Must have been a crazy pack. Right, we'll pick up the Cleric here. And it's a decent trick, though obviously better in a different deck. Okay, well. This is a Cleric payoff. One I haven't played with or against. It seems reasonable, not amazing. There is a second Royal Eruption here. And our black is good, but not incredible. So we could consider just grabbing the Royal Eruption and, you know, not going for the synergistic stuff that we have going on here. But I do kind of want to play with the Vial. I think we're in a deck that will be able to utilize it. I do wish we had some way to gain... to life gain payoffs, but we still have time. Okay. So, probably not worth it in our deck. I probably just grab the very unexciting Expedition Skulker here. It does help our Blood Priest, and it'll help some various other cards in our deck by the end, but obviously it's not a Cleric. This is a strong Signpost, of course. Okay, so here's a life gain payoff. That's what I wanted, and it's a good Cleric. I think we take it over, like, Blood Priest, and Kabira Takedown's quite good, but I think Sign of the Swarm is looking nice for us. Okay, so here we have the option between a couple decent white cards, one of which is a Cleric, but also a reasonable removal spell. I'm leaning towards this removal spell. You know, these cards are pretty middling. I think it's better than a second Dreadworm, too. I mean, it can't kill everything, but it kills enough, you know? Okay, well, I think we like this Cleric, because it's also a land, so, you know, that's nice. Okay, so here's one of the life gain engines that you can assemble. Just really gets out of hand in lots of situations. Emeria Captain's good, but the way our deck's currently composed, it's not going to be great. We have a bunch of Clerics and one Rogue, so... And it is a Warrior, but yeah, I think we'd rather have the Celebrant for this deck. Yeah, right now our Shepherd's not gaining us a ton of life either, but I think that's probably okay between the Cleric type and triggering life gain stuff. I think we're cool with that. I do think we probably just grab another Skyclave Cleric because a third Shepherd of Heroes is pushing it. That card would not always be a 3/3 in our deck. It counts itself as a Warrior, and then it would see one other Cleric most of the time. So it's going to be a 2/2 most of the time in this deck. We have a bunch of double-face lands. That's fun. Okay, here I think we grab Blood Priest. You know, I'm a pretty big Farsight Adept fan, as you saw from my last draft, but not in this deck. I think we're just jamming all the Cleric and life gain we can. We would like some more payoffs in an ideal world, but between Aura and Scion of the Swarm, I think we're doing okay, plus the Relic Vial. Here we'll take this Cleric, the Indestructibility Cleric. Our second one. The Signpost Cleric would be great. The other Cleric deck I've built that I drafted had that going on, and that was a lot of fun. Probably not playing you. Hi, Lord Pete. It makes sense that you recognize my voice, right? It's, you know, some decent red cards here, but still nothing crazy, you know, other than our one Royal Eruption. Oh yeah, the 3-mana 3/2 Cleric would be good too. We have enough life gain to... And that one's common, so it's pretty likely we see it. We went 6-3 with the Retreat deck on Karen. I guess Smite is more likely to make the cut than Disenchant. Yeah, we'll definitely take this. It is yet another Cleric for what that matters. I guess I could have cut the black-red card. Would have sent it a little bit better of a signal, but... While not technically a life gain payoff, Feed the Swarm does kind of help us out in terms of, you know, life gain helps us out with Feed the Swarm because it'll hurt less for it to hurt us. So I think normally the pick here would be Fearless Fledgling, like pack one, pick one. I think, well, it'd probably be the Ooze actually, but take the Ooze out, put a mediocre rare there, it would probably be the Fledgling. But given what we're doing, we want the Blight Priest. It's a Cleric, it's a life gain payoff. We want to jam as many of those as we can into this deck at this point. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so, you know, even if you don't have a bunch of rogues, I think Black Bloom Rogue is very playable and probably better than the Raptor or the Outrider or the Vampire. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just take the Black Bloom Rogue here, the double-faced. We do have another Relic Vial, I guess, for what that's worth. I think having more than one might be overkill, though. It just seems like if we don't get stuff going, it's not going to be that good. But I guess it is a Cleric payoff, and it gains us life. Okay, fine. I'm going to do it. I'm going to... No, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. I just think having too many of that, like, do-nothing artifact could end badly, you know? So this kills a bunch of... stuff. Unfortunately, it kills most of our deck, so I'm not sure we're interested. That said, it's kind of more likely to make our deck than a 4th Angel Heart Protector is. So I think that's where I'm going to go. Ooh, there we go. That's exactly what we want right there. You know, Feed the Swarm is good, and normally I think it would be the pick, but the way our deck looks, I think Attended Healer is the answer. We would like some of those, the Raptors would let us recycle a bunch of our lands, which is sweet, because we do have a bunch of double-face lands. So picking up a Raptor wouldn't be too bad. I don't think our deck's good enough. I mean, this is going to be doing 2 damage most of the time. That said, it's probably better for our deck than Mesa Lynx or Highborn Vampire, so, yeah. It may not be good in this deck, but we can give it a try. I don't think we want the Kite Sail or any of this, really, or that. But, you know, we'll just grab something here. So here's an interesting pick. We have Chorus Celebrant and Journey to Oblivion. We don't have a ton of removal, and I think here we are going to go for the removal over the Cleric that gains us life, because this is really strong. If we had more removal, I would have considered a different route, but yeah. Shepherd of Heroes, may not play the 3rd one, but I think we take it. We're going to be able to cut several lands out of this deck. Alright, I don't hate the Adept. It's not ideal in this deck, obviously. We're not a super aggressive one for the most part, but... Yeah, 1 Tazim Raptor. Oh, we do have 1, actually. So that's good. We'll take the Outrider here. And grab another Angel Heart Protector. I think we have our deck, more or less. Alright, so how many double-faced lands did we end up with? 2, 3, 5? We can cut at least 3 lands out of this deck. Yeah, I think that's good. It is worth noting, actually, I think we put a swamp back in because 4 of these are plains. So... Do we put another swamp in and subtract the plains? Because that still gives us 10. Yeah. So I think we take out a plains and add a swamp. Because only one of them... Oh yeah, there's a better way to do this. Alright, so we still need to cut 2 cards. You know, Blood Beckoning seems reasonable at getting some stuff back. Yeah, I mean, we could probably lose a Protector. I mean, how many Clerics does this deck have? 15? Yeah. Yeah, the Skulker probably is cuttable. But I think maybe we go to the higher level, higher part of our curve, and we can probably lose a Shepherd and an Outrider. I think leaving the Skulker in is probably a little better. Alright, see how this thing does. More life gain payoff would have been good, but we did get a Healer and a Scion. And those are both pretty good. Plus this. More of those would have been nice, but, you know, take what you get. It's not exactly a 2-2 vanilla. And it's also not exactly true it has no synergies, just because it's something that dies to Relic Vial. But, yeah, I mean, we have a few other rogues. But maybe you're right. Same time, I feel like we could use the 2-drop more than we could use an additional 5 and a 4 who are mediocre. It also is good with our party stuff. So I think it's fine. I mean, it's not great, you're right, but I think with the number of cards we had, it was okay. I don't love Angel Heart Protector, honestly, either, but I think in this deck, it makes sense. So, yeah, I think this will work. Let's do this. All right, well, I think this is a keeper. With the number of 3s we have, is this just a hand where we want to play the Cleric as a land on turn 1? It's definitely a keep, but I have to make a decision about the Cleric. I mean, we can wait a turn. We don't have a 2 anyway, so... Alright, so... play it as a land we do. I think I'm just gonna play my most aggressive creature here. Play our Celebrant now. Do I attack first? I think I do. I think we're okay with that overall. Good morning. Uh-oh. Thank God we have Journey to Oblivion, huh?
I will defend the land from all interlopers. Cower before the elements.
They are unfortunately in a color where they might be able to... They might be able to do something about our Journey to Oblivion, but... let's hope that's not the case.
These are dark times.
This is our first game, so... our record is 0-0. Our first game with this deck, I should say. And that is what I was worried about. Okay.
If you do not protect this land, you are my enemy. The land is savage and defiant.
think playing the Shepherd helps us pressure the Nissa a little more. Especially with the help of our Stampede, we may be able to take her down. They can reanimate something now if they want, but they'd have to lower her loyalty to 1 or 2 to do it. Yeah, we went 6-3 in first draft. Ow! Yeah, that's not good. I think we're done here, more or less.
The world will shake you loose.
Even Feed the Swarm kind of sucks, because all it means is they'd get one of these back, and it'd be bigger. So we're not in a great position for Feed the Swarm to be useful. Yeah, that's not what you're hoping for.
Zendikar has suffered enough pain.
Yeah, okay, we'll play this land. I mean, it does mean they would have to take a turn off, and then we'd probably be able to kill it. But I also have to take damage equal to its converted mana cost. So it's like... the Gloom Hunter is going to come back with lifelink and flying. It'll be hard, but I think it's probably our best bet, unfortunately. Yeah. Where did that come from? What did I miss? Oh, they can do it from their hand, too. I knew that. Sort of. Not really. I didn't really know that. Yeah, that's a gross combo. That's a gross combo right there. One that I think basically means we're dead. I mean, I can Stampede and attack Nissa, but I don't want to accomplish anything yet. Turn 4 Nissa is not great news. Especially for, you know, we didn't have... I think she's actually not really a bomb most of the time, but she has certainly felt like one in this match. Okay. Well, I think we go for the... we go for a double block here. Oh, wait. That would just be a chump block if I did it that way. Yeah, we'll do that. Draw me something good. Okay. Normally, I don't think she's like a straight-up bomb, just because she's not that... like, she really needs help to survive, and she had it there, so... They played it when we had a very unimpressive board. Those double Feed the Swarms they had were pretty backbreaking. And yeah, she definitely took over that game. I even killed her once. But they were like, feed the swarm. She's back from oblivion now. Huh. I mean, I think this is acceptable, but it's certainly not good. Yeah. Okay. Well, we are going to kind of curve out, I guess. I haven't really been keeping track, no, but I'm probably around 500 Daru Daru. Okay. We have a free attack here. I think we take it. It's a question of whether I want to play the Protector or the Blood Priest. Chances are good that next turn I'm going to play the 5. One of these 5s. Yeah, I think we'll go with the Blood Priest here. Yeah, the Worm is not great in this deck. It's not in general, but, yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty okay with him spending that kind of mana. Do we just get the healer in play and start trying to gain life? Like, we can play the Shepherd next turn. The problem is, if they have removal, I'd kind of rather they kill my Dreadworm. So I think I'm actually going to play the Worm. And we'll see what goes down here. If we can get them to play another removal spell on the Worm, I feel kind of okay about it, overall. Especially if it costs them like 5 mana again. Yeah. It does signal they have a bunch of removal in their hand for sure. Dang. They playing... okay. So... Interesting. Interesting. So I have enough mana right now. No, I don't. Well, I'm going to play a little conservatively here. Yeah. Let's play the Angel Heart Protector. Give this Indestructible. So if I draw another land, I can play the Attended Healer and give one of these lifelink, potentially, anyway. Uh-oh. Well, we need to find some removal, I'd say. We do have some. I think we may have literally one card that can kill... oh, no, we have 2. We have 2 cards that can take down a Shia. Let's draw one of them. Okay, you're not one of them, but... I guess that's acceptable. Yeah, I'm going to be a little greedy here. Just play that Cleric and in my turn. If I can get some cat tokens going, I can survive for a while. If they kill our Attended Healer, we're in trouble, though. I mean, we're already in trouble, but we're in big trouble if they kill the healer. I'm hoping they don't, because we can play the heroes, make a 1/1. If they ever put a counter on this, it will gain trample, it's worth noting. Why is this a land? Oh, yeah. That's why. I know it's a land, but it's weird to see the frame, you know? Okay. Okay. Interesting way to pay for that. Right? Like, what? That gives us That gives me new hope. Yeah, I mean, that's big and all, but... You know... Okay. I think they meant to put the counter on Ashaya and tap their Snarecaster to pay for it, but it didn't work out that way. Oh yeah, I'm still not in good shape, that's for sure. Maybe I need to start attacking with my shepherds to have a chance here. Just attack with them and eventually stampede, yeah. Uh-oh. Menace now. Menace makes her life difficult. They have a reach creature? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Wow. I need them to keep screwing up to actually have a chance here. I'm surprised they're not being a little more aggressive, I have to say. So... we're actually going to hold on to the Celebrant only because... I think I might... I'm not going to draft enough this month to get Mythic again, but maybe next month I will. Yeah, our opponent has helped us out here, but the fact we haven't drawn removal means it may not matter. I think it might actually be more worthwhile here to chump with the Skyclave Cleric and give it lifelink and then make another cat. The way this game's going, I think getting the wider board is more worthwhile. I can also block Ashaya with everything. That seems unwise, though. Interesting. Okay, so... I'm gonna try this. And then also block that. They have a bunch... Oh, I know their land... Only like card in their hand is a land. I probably made a mistake here, knowing that. Nice. They're definitely giving us the time to find the removal we need. Okay. Well, now it doesn't have trample, so I don't feel too concerned. They do have 1,000,000 mana right now, so... Huh, how much damage can I do if I'm a Kindi Stampede right now? How much indeed? Not enough. Because we can do 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 13, 15, 17, 20. We can get kind of close. Not close enough, though. Yeah, Menace is still a problem. I kind of forgot about that. God, I should be attacking. I should definitely be attacking with my shepherds there. I think that's the only way we would have maybe found a chance. Yeah. Unless they get... I mean, yeah. If I can survive an alpha. That's true. We both have so much life. All right, so... I'm gonna double block here. At this point, it's probably better to kill the Constrictor than it is to kill a Shia if we draw one of our removal spells. Well, for the first time in a while, we're not going to be able to pump anything. So I'd say, I mean, gain any life, make some cats. We can't do it here. Do I want to double block that Stomper and take 16? I can double block the Stomper with 2 Shepherds. I think I do. Although, they are holding off the Gloom Hunter. Yeah, no, I still think we do it. Yeah. Gain 6, indeed. You think they're just gonna sacrifice it? That might not be the worst plan ever, honestly. Especially if they wait till I lifelink here. Because then the life... I won't gain the life, and they'll still draw a card, and their creature will still be dead. I'll still have both of my angels, but... You know... Still. Okay. I guess they draw the card either way, so it doesn't make much sense. Oh, there it is. So, what's more useful to kill now, though, is the question. Menace? Or the 15/15? Oh my god, it says non-land permanent. You're right. Ashaya has ruined my life. Oh, man. That's rough. That is rough. Okay. Well... We were waiting to draw that this whole time, but it doesn't help us really. Yeah, it's probably time to scoop. No, I only gave Ashaya a B, and I think that's actually correct. No, I don't think we have any other outs. Other than them milling. But that seems unlikely. Yeah, I mean, they can threaten to sacrifice stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop. I don't have a whole lot of time, and we're gonna lose that game eventually. No matter how long it takes. Because, yeah, I can only stream until like 10:30 today, so should, of course, we're 0-2 now, so we may end up having plenty of time left over. Hey, our other deck started 1-2, and then we finished 6-3, so we can do it again, maybe. All right, this is solid enough. Okay. I've changed my mind about some, like Felidar Retreat. I gave it a B+. It's probably just an A, for example, but nothing crazy yet. Yeah, the Vial would be great. The Vial in that game would have been interesting. That's for sure. I mean, if they trade here, I would have been fine with it. Trading aggressively for me really isn't a bad idea. I mean, the only problem is I don't know when I'm going to hit my 4th land. Because trading aggressively and then playing Aura means you're going to get something back no matter what. Like, well, as long as it's small enough, and it would be, because it'd be this Blight Priest. Dang. They just blew up the whole board. Now we don't have anything. Come on, man. We can't go 0-3. That's not allowed. I think we'd rather play this as a land for sure. Because it means we get to play Aura, and Aura will give us a 2-for-1 almost definitely. Almost definitely. Yeah. So even if they kill Aura, I get back my Blight Priest. So that's not too bad. Right, yeah, so we get the Blight Priest back. That's not really what you want to do with Aura, you know? You want to, like, go off, but we'll take it. Okay. I guess I'll just play our Angel Heart Protector here. What we really want to do is draw our 5th land, but, so far, hasn't worked out that way. I think they have more removal. My God. So if we ever get to play our Shepherd of Heroes, we're probably going to stabilize, but if we don't get that 5th land, we're in trouble. I'd probably try to trade my Angel Heart Protector for the champion here. Yeah. That's my plan. Good chance they have a trick or something to mess it up. No? Okay. We really need to gain this life. So badly. There it is. Alright. Now I think we might be able to stabilize. So, I think I feed the Swarm the Gloom Hunter here. Then give this lifelink an attack with it to get another cat token. They will draw a card off of it, is the bad news. But I think that's okay. I guess I could have attacked first, but I'm okay with how that went overall. Probably just need to play Dreadworm next turn just because it gives us something that can rumble with these more effectively. Aw, man. Alright, well, the cat engine is gone. That is not good news. Honestly, I'm just taking 6 here. We're only 1 card away from giving that thing Menace. God, I don't think we're going to avert the 0-3, you guys. Seems like it might be imminent. I mean, we have a chance still, given the way this game looks right this second. Ooh. We need to get to gaining some life, which our deck can do. Okay. Okay. Now that's interesting. We did get our Vial in play. See if we can do anything with it. Aggressive. Alright, so I think we block this, because we don't really want to be giving it Menace. We'll block that. We are going to gain a life for everything that dies here. On our side of the table, I should note. And then I think we double block that. Seems reasonable. See what they have. Clearly they have something, but we don't really have much of a choice. Maybe they don't have something. They have a scary creature to follow that up with. If they don't, they just got us back in this game. But they're looking at relic files, so maybe they didn't read it. I wanted to do what I could to make sure these survived if they had tricks, but, you know, maybe what you're suggesting was the better route to take. So, I'm not quite brave enough here to attack with everything. Given the double Lagak and whatnot. So I will attack with that, and then play Scion of the Swarm, which means we have lethal in the air this next turn. Can they kill me? Because what I can do here is block each of them and sack the Dreadworm to gain a life, make this a 4/4. Oh, boy. Okay. So we're dead to a land. Do I just... 5, 8... What I'm trying to decide is whether I just let my Scion die, but probably not. I can kill them on my backswing. Yeah. Because this will be 7. Yeah. Now one land isn't enough to kill me anymore. So I can hit them for 7 and then... Oh, I can only sacrifice one thing at a time. Oh no, but I can play the Raptor, sacrifice it, and kill them. Yeah. Let me actually return this. I actually don't have to sacrifice the Raptor now. Alright, we averted it. We averted the 0-3 at least. Yeah, that the vial was big there, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, this is reasonable. That Stampede's gonna be a land, obviously. Celebrant Healer is nice. That's for sure. It's funny we have our rogue, like our only 2 rogues together. See if it ends up panning out that way, but... Do they get to play something else with the mana? They don't. Anytime they don't actually get to play something with the mana, I'm happy. Oh yeah, this actually counts cards in graveyards. I was thinking it counted rogues. But yeah, we're going to play the Celebrant here and get our engine online. You know, if we can. Alright, so they're going to have a free attack here. But they don't take it. I would have taken the damage, so... I'm cool with them not taking it. Alright, so we play the healer. I guess we attack with our Skulker, actually. Should have done that first. I'm down with that. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So... here, I think we play our Protector. Make our Attended Healer indestructible. Then we'll also play this Cleric. I have just a little bit of life. We drew another Protector. They're pretty good on this board, too. Yeah, let's play it. We'll give the healer indestructible again. Attack with Protector, healer, yeah. Look at us go. Yeah, that's not really doing it for you. Doesn't really seem worthwhile to use Journey to Oblivion here, I don't think. I think I just attack with both my Protectors. Then play Black Bloom Rogue. We'll have lethal soon enough, I mean... yeah, I'll take a 2-for-1. We'll probably just have lethal next turn. That sucks for them. They don't have a card to discard. Yeah. Getting that combo going the way we did is gross. And they just kept playing creatures that didn't do a whole lot, you know, given what was going on. So we're 2-2 now. We've moved up to 2-2 from 0-2, so that's the good news. Alright, well, we have the combo again. We have a combo again. I wish this vial cost 2 just so I could have time to play it earlier, but, you know, I'll take that. So we're going to go Celebrant Healer again and try to ride that to victory. I'd just take 3 if they attack me in a world where I have my healer. You know, there's not any reason to risk like a trick blowing us out here. The problem is they're going to be able to dismantle our combo more likely than our last opponent. They may be about to do it now. We do have a way to reassemble it because we have Aura, so that's cool, but other than that... I guess even if they kill the Celebrant, I go Healer Shepherd, which is pretty good. I mean, we do have to draw a land on one of the next 2 turns for it to go that way, but... Okay. So I attack with my Priest here for sure. Then we play Healer. One of them may be about to die. Probably the Healer. The Healer is the bigger problem. Most of the time. Maybe we shouldn't have cut that. Since our deck is so dependent on this, I think, to be successful, maybe we should be running the get cards back from your graveyard sorcery. Wouldn't be a terrible plan, I don't think. I think I just take the attack here. On our turn, we're going to gain 4 life, so... Yeah. Kind of saw that coming, unfortunately. Yeah, we attack with this again. So we're only going to gain 3 life now, but I'm okay with that. Next turn we can play Raptor and Vial, which seems pretty good. I am more than okay with that. They're probably going to play something scary, but that's okay. Okay. Hopefully they don't get anything too spicy, but I like them. That means they're probably not adding something big to the board this turn, which is good news for us. Yeah, they could have a Blood Beckoning or something. I'm okay with that being unkicked. Okay, so we're going to play Relic Vial. Question is whether I just want to leave Relic Vial up to draw a card here more than I want to play Tazim Raptor. Probably not. I think going after them in the sky is worthwhile. Oh yeah, I didn't have to do that, but it's not going to hurt us that I did it either, so that's okay. We're just going to take it. Our ability to gain life right now is enough that it's hard for them to race us right now. They're going to have to do something else, and that helps. That helps them, certainly. I think we might still be able to win the race, but it's harder now. Darn Trampler. We need to, like, draw a real card here. Oh, okay. That really helps, actually. Alright, so we're going to attack with both of these. They are darn near dead. I think my Dreadworm is going to block the Stomper, and we'll see what happens. Man, I think they're about to kill one of my flyers, which is less than ideal. Yeah, if they have nothing, I have lethal next turn. I'm sure they have something, though. Of course, if it's just a creature... Okay. I think that means we get there. We just take the hit here. Yeah, especially if they're just attacking with that. Oh, I should have blocked. That actually would have given me lethal. I still have it, actually. Thanks to the journey. So we'll journey here. Got there. We had some momentum yesterday before I had to go. Hopefully we can continue that. The deck actually started out 0-2, so 4-2 is pretty good outcome after that start. Okay, can we get by with this hand? I mean, if we get a third land, we're in pretty decent shape. I think it's probably fine. Okay, I guess we want to play the Skulker first, because if we don't draw a land, we can play the Blood Priest and drain them for 2. Do draw a land. Is my plan still just to play the Blood Priest? I think it might be. I know I'm not using... Usually you want to use your mana as best you can, but... The Protector and Raptor both have a chance to have more utility later, and this doesn't really add to our board right away, so... I'm gonna go this route. That is 4 damage on turn 3. That's, you know... sort of significant. Sort of. Okay, so... just in case they try to pull some shenanigans here, I think I'm going to play my Angel Heart Protector. Make the Skulker indestructible. Molten Blast, so you can kill something inefficiently. You could also use that if you wanted. I'm pretty okay with that too. Okay, well, that's a little more efficient than I would have liked. The only good news is that we got to hold on to our shepherd, who, our rogue, which is good for a shepherd, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, this is a continuation of one of yesterday's decks. So we're gonna play. I can play the Raptor, bounce a plains, play a plains, and play the Cleric. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I could play the Cleric as a land, but I'm okay. We'll get that mana. So, Molten Blasting my Raptor, and then maybe killing my Skulker with the Amulet plus Molten Blast seems likely. This is doing some work here. That's for sure. Well, now my Shepherd's only going to gain me 2 life. Maybe I should have played my Vial at some point, huh? Because then we could have really been going after their life total. They have a lot more gas left than we do. If they have even more removal here, it's not going to be good. Okay. That's not so good either. But hey, it's not removal. Okay, so do this. And that. Hello, Rome. Thanks for making it to the stream. If I'd played this earlier, they'd be at like 5, you know, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, they have removal tribal going on for sure. Pretty gross. It's not really what you're hoping for, you know? I'm gonna send in 1 Cleric here. Can probably sacrifice it if they block it. Yeah, so we're gonna sacrifice it. Okay, you would have been better a second ago, but I'll take it. Thank you for the resub, Rez. So we didn't get our engine in play. Like, one of the big things this deck was doing, if you missed it yesterday, yeah, that's annoying, is getting the cat-making Cleric in play alongside Core Celebrant. That was like our main thing. That was pretty sweet, for sure. So do you have a land to play the Rebuke? You do. That makes me sad. Their deck's pretty sweet. This is my kind of deck. Just jammed full of removal and value. Okay. Well. It's like, I almost want to go after Relic Amulet, but I don't think I'm going to right now. So, I'm not going to get to drain them if they kill this, because I don't have another Cleric in play. Yeah, but I can still sack it for... Oh no, actually it does. Never mind. Hey, Core Celebrant. Oh, Nice. Okay, so we're gonna go Celebrant. Farsight Adept. Yeah, letting your blue-red opponent draw a card doesn't feel awesome. Ooh, we might have the combo. We might get the combo here. I think they have a kill spell, or they have something. I mean, yeah, this vial. I mean, if you have like 14 or 15 clerics, which this deck has, that vial is pretty legit. Okay. So I need to draw a land if I'm gonna... Oh, no, I don't. I just get to play the healer next turn and get there. Yeah, that's not good. We're just gonna take 4 here. I think I'm just gonna take 6 here. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't attack with the Royal Mage, but they did. I'm just gonna hang back. Okay, well... I think we try to play our Attended Healer here. I mean, we could play Farsight Adept and pray we draw a land, but if they have counter magic here, we're kind of screwed. Okay. We're gonna feed the Swarm on the Mystic. See if they let that happen. It seems likely-ish that this will be the only cat I get out of this. I'm going to attack with my Celebrant here. Any point of damage I can do to them at this point is significant. I mean, they're at 4. We've got a Relic Vial ready to do its stuff. I mean, it's already doing its stuff. It's the only reason we're alive. I think their amulet, Relic Amulet, is a little better than our Vial, though, based on how this game has gone. I was a little worried about the efficiency of the Amulet, but it seems like... I mean, granted, I'm not playing a super aggressive deck, but at least in this matchup, it's been legit. I mean, it's killed like 3 things. I mean, I never thought the Amulet would be bad, I should note, but I didn't think it would be as good as it's proven to be here. About to kill our Attended Healer, which will drop them to 3. So there's that. I mean, that does matter. So do I go for a chump block here, drain them 1 more life, or do I want to hold on to this to draw a card off of? I think I'm just going to take it. Gross. Okay, that is fairly useful. Maybe more than fairly useful. Because it means that if my Celebrant or Aura dies, I'm going to get something back. It's not too shabby, right? Plus I can leave up Relic Vial, yeah. Okay. See if we can stay alive here. They have 4 cards in their hand and a bunch of mana. This Mystic may just kill us. Yeah, it would be nice to get back the Priest. I guess maybe I should have just attacked with my Celebrant there and, like, prayed that they blocked. Did I miss lethal? Oh my god, I think I did. Did they have no blockers? That's not good. Let's hope they can't kill us now that I missed lethal. So you can hit me for 5 here. Okay. So... is it better to just hold on to them all and attack with them? No, I think we want to drain them 1 life here first. And then attack with both of these, and it'll be lethal. If I sack my Hierophant and get back... Marauding Blight Priest. What happens? Yeah, I think sacking the 3/3 is right. Yeah, that'll still do it. I was a turn late, but... getting back the 2/1 that drains them. The 2/1 would have only drained them for 1, though. Okay. Good little hand. Valor Morghulis, apparently. That's what we're up against. Yeah, I mean, that vial, if you have enough clerics, I mean, it's definitely not broken, but it's pretty good. I mean, I've been pleased with it. I think because we have the option, we're actually going to play our cleric now, because our blood priest can drain for more later. This creature does concern me frequently when I've seen it. I'm thinking about just killing it here. Yeah. I'm gonna just kill it. Yeah, I did give it a build around grade. I didn't give a lot out in this set, but I did give them to those cards. So we're gonna attack here. And I think I'm gonna play my Adept. There's our vial. Uh-oh. Okay, so... I think I attack with my Adept. I mean, I know I'm gonna gain less life off of this when I play it, if I do that, but... kind of okay. Well, I can still block these if they play another land, so yeah, never mind. I'll just play my healer here. It'd be nice next turn to draw a land so that I can go Blight Priest, Blood Priest. Got a lot of priests. But yeah, this, I mean, you have to have enough clerics, and almost our entire deck is clerics, so it's been working out. I think that the wizard one is better because it's easier to trigger. But, yeah. I'm really glad I killed this thing, because, I mean, we may be losing this game anyway from all this value. But, alright, well, I am going to trade with one of those Scythe Cats. I can tell you that much. Okay. Yeah, they probably should wait. That's probably the right call on their part. So I think we want to make the token here. Which I think means we want to play Blood Priest. These guys have trample, don't they? That's disgusting. We're in trouble. Landfall, curve out. Again, if we hadn't killed this, we'd already be dead, basically. Oh! Okay. Well, I think that does it. I think this deck has ended its five wins in a row. Yeah, I could have done both. You guys are right. I'm smart. My god. Well. Yeah. What? Man. You know, I'm glad we won 5 in a row to finish that one off, but running up against that at the end was insane.